This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And it comes out of the 25, no return attempted there. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pulls it in. It's Thorne. Breaks loose at the 45. Muscles past the defender. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. The shotgun running play call. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They go with the ground game. The running back takes the handoff. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Biggest play so far in this national championship game. It's third down in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. They convert on third down now. Sets up first and goal from the 9.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to third downs, you got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
The receiver grabs it. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Well, Chris, it's a nice positive game, but let's face it, you're in the national championship. They've got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown! Bama! They strike first in this national title bout. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. He finds some space. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Motion now from the tight end. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. And it's good for a first down to the 36. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
A new set of downs after that completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Great shot to bring him down. They bring him down. The Wildcat produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. He can't even escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Nice grab. It's Barber. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So we begin the second quarter with a field goal attempt as the kicking team is out there. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? An inside give now from the shotgun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll hand it off. Get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking downfield. It's Russell. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
A completion makes it second down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. QB keeper all the way. He's got the first down and more. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a 3rd down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important 3rd down to try to convert here.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. He's running out of time here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out, it's Johnson. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. First down here for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Design quarterback run. Gets the first and still running. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receiver in motion now. And here's the handoff. As the 1st down is still going. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
What really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Slides the quick throw. Touchdown, tied. Great connection there for 6 points.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Point after makes it a 15-point game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this wildcat look. It's a 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short game. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He makes the grab. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half.
Timeout, Clemson.
So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime.
Alabama.
One more play before they head to the locker room. To the air, it's Russell. On a pass rush, gets home. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. On the move. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's a shotgun run call. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Dropping back. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets made on the out route. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Inside the 30. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He keeps it on a design run. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Back to pass. It's Russell. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. See if they can convert the point after. Extra point makes it a 19-point lead. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Breaks free. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Already playing with the lead here in the national championship, this defense is opportunistic. Eyes on the football, running to the ball on good team pursuit. When that ball hits the ground, they jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice...
Looking to throw it deep. And the pass ball is incomplete. They tried to squeeze in a deep shot with time running down in the third quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and another incompletion. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Barber. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Russell. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make the accurate throws.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Looking to chuck it again. Caught by the receiver. In the clear at the 25. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Why, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Working clock with the ground game. Nowhere to run up the middle. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Dropping back. It's Russell. Dump off caught by the running back. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here we go. 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. When it comes down to this, they need to create some fourth-quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play action fake. Looking to throw. The pass is caught. Good enough for first down yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Short throw to the back, an easy completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes off in a bootleg. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They heave it deep downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work at the 44.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Getting set. Here's second down.